There's a number underneath.
Well, for those who were betting on at exactly what time the game would get spun out of control, you can pay off and settle all debts now. The game is now spun out of control. There's a 200 out there. There's a 400 straddle out there, and it looks like now that the 400 triple straddle is going to be standard. This game is now 25, 50, 100, 200, 400.
I hope it stays that way, by golly.
Breakfast time for Neil Channing. The breakfast of champions, it looks like, and it's always breakfast time for Luke, isn't it? But these guys are definitely planning to stay here and gamble.
I'll go eat over here.
Trickett's like looking for any chance to get the pot bigger.
Seat 2 raises to 1800. 6.
Yeah, if you could just put it somewhere over there.
1200.
So, Trickett from the 400-pound triple straddle has now put a re-raise in to 16.
And Viffer's ready to play. He not only called the 400, he called 1,200 more.
You can hardly blame him.
Uh-oh. All right. The king on the board, both Sam Trickett and Viffer with a king.
Rebuy.
Yeah, this very well could be that.
Could be.
It most likely will be.
I'd say it's tens on, right? I mean, that Viffer's going to get all the money in.
It's got to be a favorite to happen.
Seat 2 bets 2,300.
Oh, and before we could even pause long enough to think about it, he shoves on him. Wow. I think Sam Trickett's going to call this, and he does.
I think so, too.
Given the situation.
I think so, too. And Viffer's in a very tough spot.
No problem.
It's called Get Lucky or Rebuy Spot. That's what this spot is.
Now, there are some split pots here. It's going to be difficult. Viffer's got a better chance of hitting the 3, I think, than a split pot here. It's got to pair the board and come an ace, I guess, something like that.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you said a king. Yeah. Okay.
That's not a good card for Viffer's hand. 3 and only a 3 will save him. And no help
Top pair.
for Viffer.
Sam, you need 20,000. Do you need 20? Can I have 20 or can I count?
And Viffer going for the full top up. This game now open. Nose is open, cuts open.
You cover me, I think. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I think you might have changed.
Sam Trickett has done it. He is so close to even now. And with the big stack out of the ditch, Viffer, meanwhile, going to go for the full buy-in. His nose is open. Get your seatbelts on. And do you have the feeling that Viffer was so Act 1 in this game? It's not the Viffer show anymore. Could be the Trickett show.
Yeah, I'm not going to move much.
Thanks so much.
Suit 4 raises 150. Suit 5 calls.
Wow, and Viffer's actually picked up something.
Suit 6 raises to 700.
150's become 700. Oh, boy. Oh, Viffer's going broke again.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's just all that happened.
Suit 7 re-raises 2,200. Suit 8 folds. Suit 1 fold.
I think Viffer might bump his head on the roof here.
Suit 4
Yeah, given the previous action and the last few rounds, it does kind of look like a good spot for Viffer to shove, and he does it. He avoids it. If it comes all low cards, though, this could be on.
What if it comes at 10?
Well, then it's on all right, too. Oh, that's the kind of flop that Viffer could get in trouble with.
6
Wow, could Viffer end up being the first player busted out of the big game?
2,700.
We've seen 2 qualifiers bust, but I don't know. mean, I just wonder if Viffer's capable of getting away from this. He's got about 14 grand back now, and there's over 10 grand in the pot. I mean, this money can all go in if Schwartz wants it.
I don't know if the jack's enough to keep Viffer away.
A little less. But more than 19.
We're going to have to start calling him Cool Hand Luke here if he keeps this up. He's playing these aces really cool and smooth.
Is this where the rubber meets the road?
I think he's kind of getting Viffer to a crucifix here. Viffer's got to be considering the shove or a fold.
I'm sure Viffer thinks right now that if he calls, he's beaten. If he folds, he's winning. It's just things happen like that. He's called here.
Oh, he does make the call. At least playing this a little slower, a little more conservative.
It leaves him less than a pot-sized bet back.
Well, now 2 overcards on the board. If Schwartz bets again, which I think we can count on him doing, I don't think Viffer can call this last barrel.
So 7 moves all in.
All in. 9,000 pounds is what Viffer's got. Boy, he hates life. And he really hates that card on the river. He hated the card on the turn. These are the decisions. When the stacks get really deep, this is no limit hold'em. Oh, it's painful, isn't it?
It's painful, but at the same time, it's kind of glorious. You know, watching the anguish on Viffer's face. And even if it was Schwartz that was in anguish, just seeing a poker player processing all that information, I love it.
He'll be in pain later.
I don't mind. Neither way, I don't mind.
Great save. You can see Tilly had 38 grand. Schwartz, big winner now.